Okay. As of 1999, the Columbine, there's been over 300 shootings since exposing more than 349,000 students to gun violence, according to the Washington Post update in 2023. I can remember when the fear of school shootings first entered my school. I was in around the 8th grade, and we had been issued an officer, as well as going through new lockdown drills in case of any threat. I remember feeling the atmosphere of school changing. After that, school no longer felt like a safe place, and that's why I spent many hours researching and reading about causations of school shootings and finding evidence to support my claims, in hopes I can make school feel like a safe environment again. Given the previously stated statistic, it is clear more than ever that school shootings are on the rise, thus creating a need to research and generate ways to keep a future student safe in school. My purpose for this speech is to persuade my audience that mental health and bullying are causations for recent school shootings. In today's speech, I'll talk about two major causations supported by two recent examples. First, we'll look at mental illness as it plays a role in school shootings. Second, we will discuss a real-life example of a shooting that shows mental illness. Next, we will discuss how bullying often is a factor in school shootings. And finally, we'll explain a few ways of bullying related to school shootings. Let us begin in looking at mental illness as a causation. According to the Cleveland Clinic website, updated in 2021, mental health defined as one's emotional status, social life, and psychological makeup, which in turn affects our internal and external behaviors. However, today I will speak about mental illness. The Cleveland Clinic goes on to explain that mental illness is dysfunctional in accordance with wealthy health being, causing problems with personal and social relationships, affecting things like family, school, job settings, and self-image. In addition, the NPR website, updated in 2022, mental illness is a risk factor in school shootings due to mental illness obscuring one's ability to handle stress. In addition, mental illness can wrap one's perspective of reality. It has just been shown that mental illness can cause people to act irrationally. This leads us to our next topic, the Columbine 1999. The website Slate, published in 2004, stated the Columbine shooters were not motivated by teachers nor students. In fact, their reasoning was to attack a symbol of American lifestyle. Many believe we will truly never know the real reasons why Harris and Kilboyd committed these violence. However, after ongoing investigations, psychiatrists have stated that both have serious mental illness, claiming both actually have very different forms of mental illness. Dylan Kilboyd, according to the website, was short-tempered, was suicidal, and had ongoing depression for 2 years. Harris was always known as the nice guy. However, on the inside, he was dark and homicidal, and truly just wanted to hurt others. Due to this voluntary action, psychiatrists say Harris was actually a true psychopath. The website goes on to explain evidence like Harris's journal, in which he had Kilboyd raged for 2 hours of pages, and as well as videos of them yelling and saying how much they hated everyone. The journal gives evidence saying things like, you know what I hate? I hate country music. You know what I hate? People that like Star Wars. You know who I hate? People who repeat words. It was, they had a mindset of wanting to kick up natural selection a few notches. Evidence like this is what allowed psychiatrists to clinically prove that both had suffered mental illness for ongoing while, leading them to believe that this was one of the main reasons for this awful tragedy, showing truly how much a risk of mental illness can be. Next, we will look at how bullying can be a major factor in school shootings. According to an article titled "School Shootings and Student Health, Role of School Counselor in Mitigating Violence," published in 2015, 87% of school shootings are caused by bullying. In addition, the article states that shooters leave behind evidence that they have previously been bullied for long times and are severe victims of bullying, leaving many with feeling of humiliation, vengeance, and self-harm, causing further isolation and anger. From this, individuals begin to act irrationally in response to the way that they are being treated. Furthermore, the website Netivis, updated in 2023, states a common term used for victims of school bullying, and justice collector, a term meaning a person who turns their aggression and frustration on the peers around them. The website claims injustice collectors, due to being treated unfairly, feel they have a right or need to get even. In their mind, they hope to cause the same feelings they felt by the bullies, oftentimes keeping lists of names of bullies. Sadly, most of their rage is through attacks, and most are victims are collateral in their eyes. Let us now look at real-life examples of school shootings as a result of bullying. One example is a school shooter named Evan Ramsey, who had written notes before the attack. According to the article titled "Killing in the Classroom," published in 1998, it explains Ramsey's notes. Some things saying like, he wants people the world to know how cruel and how harsh the world is. The article goes on to say, Ramsey said he was the main reason for doing this because he was tired of being treated like dog. I'm not gonna finish it, but in addition, the website Bookings, updated in 2022, provides a quote from Nicholas Cruz, another school shooter who is responsible for the Parkland school shooting. The article once said that he was tired of being called an idiot as well as a dumbass, which was the reason for doing it. Both of these examples give clear evidence to how much bullying can affect and cause these awful incidents, and how many can be handled as a byproduct of bullying. In conclusion, today we discuss how mental illness and bullying are two major causations of school shootings. We also looked at real-world examples that provided evidence and support for these claims. Although there is no sure way to completely stop school violence, it is important that we continue to discuss topics such as this in hopes that learning from history we can understand common causations and things to look for, which in turn will help us make a school safe environment again. Discussions like today are more important than ever. Thank you.